So my name is Yagane. We're all from Canada, Toronto, Canada. Originally, I'm from Iran, and we're here on the Cuba trip, which is an amazing experience for music students to kind of come and immerse themselves into the culture of Cuba and the music, and it's been really fun so far. Oh, it would have to be the trips to the schools. It's been a really wonderful chance getting to know the students here in Cuba and to see the way that they perceive music and how it's kind of different from the way that we do. We see it a lot more as a sheet of paper, but when you come to Cuba from Canada, you can see that it's important to love the music that you play and not just look at it. So definitely it's been so much fun going to the schools, listening to them improvise on the spot. It's been amazing. And more than that, being with all of our friends along the way, it's helped grow a lot of new friendships.
My name is Karen Brockest. I'm the Department Head of Arts at St. Robert Catholic High School in Thornhill. And we're here on a music trip for our students to celebrate the music and culture in Cuba. This is actually our second trip to Cuba. Both trips have been organized by one of our music teachers, David Digirolamo, and he's organized them as an opportunity for the students to experience a different type of music and culture than that we have at home, to allow them to immerse themselves into the music, in the dance, in the entire atmosphere and culture in Cuba. There are so many wonderful and amazing aspects about the program here in Cuba. Of course, the first would be the opportunity that the students have to go into the other schools, to go into art schools, to go into the local high schools to play and dance with the students. So they actually get an opportunity to go into the classroom, to be conducted by the teachers in the schools here, and then for our school to also come into the school and conduct with the students. And then they're able to come together, to play together, to listen to the music together. And it's an absolutely amazing experience watching the students come to life as they see and teach each other. You're actually sitting there as the Cuban students are teaching our students how to play their sheet music and how our students are teaching their students how to play, and they're working together collaboratively in an absolutely amazing experience that you would never get to see at home. It's such a wonderful cultural experience. It's so welcoming and honest and pure, and that's one of the most amazing things that you get here. Watching the students be able to dance with the other students and with the instructors and just let go and really just be kids and get to have fun and to experience an entirely different culture that we don't get to have at home. And I think the additional aspect would be actually just watching them grow and blossom through the entire trip. When the students first walk off the plane, you're in a warm, beautiful, tropical destination, but by the time they leave here as a family, connected to one another, absolutely enthralled with the experiences that they've had, the time that they've been able to spend together, and just really grown as individuals and as people in a way that you would never be able to see them do back home.
My name is Steven. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and I'm here on a school trip to Cuba. Definitely one of my favorite parts has been visiting the kids in the community center and just watching them perform and dancing with them and just experiencing a whole new lifestyle that I didn't even know existed, and seeing how happy they were. It was amazing. Well, I think back home, the way we see music a lot is just notes on a piece of paper, but it's so much more than that. It's a language here, and Cuban people know how to speak it perfectly, and it's really beautiful.
My name's Emma. I'm from a school just outside of Toronto, and I'm here for a music trip with my school. I think my favorite things have either been doing the dance lessons with all the kids or going to visit all of the culture centers. As a musician, when we've gone to all the schools, I think learning from all the other kids, seeing how they play their music, the way that they can just improvise so easily and just go off the spot. They don't use their sheet music at all. They're just playing how they do. They feel it within them, and it's just like such a different experience from how we see it back home. And it's just, I feel like listening to them, seeing them play has made me feel like I can do something now.
Hi, my name is Jason. I am from Canada, and I go to St. Robert Catholic High School. Right now I'm participating in the music trip, the March break music trip of St. Robert, and basically on this trip you get to experience Cuba's culture as well as music. You get to visit a lot of schools and community centers, and the kids there are going to teach you how to perform music and how to play music in the Cuban style. For sure, the highlights of this trip was definitely going to the schools and community centers and playing with the kids, because it's really a life-changing experience when you get to try other types of music, other forms of music, and the kids will practice with you and tutor you on how to play their style of music. And that was a really life-changing experience. I learned a lot. I play percussion, and today actually a kid was helping me practice my Congo skills, and I got a bit better in the span of an hour.
Hello, my name is David Digirolamo. I'm one of the music teachers at St. Robert Catholic High School in Thornhill, Ontario. Well, not only can I recommend this trip to my music colleagues, but you can see the benefits of this trip to almost any subject area. The connection of essentially life to your studies. Down here in Cuba, there is such the arts are woven. It's part of the fabric of their daily lives, and they view it in the same lens, same light, same importance as any one of their other subjects. And I really believe that even if it was a subject area outside of music, that any student that comes down here will benefit. It's more than anything, it develops their sense of awareness. And if that is something that's allowed to grow, that will benefit whatever field they choose to study.
If you're trying to figure out where to go, if you're trying to make a plan for your next trip, make it Cuba. It is worth every penny, every experience that you could possibly get. You will not regret having come. You will be so thrilled in your own experiences, in the growth of the students, what you see. You get chills. You really get chills just watching the students play and interact and working together. It is something that you will never get to experience again. I highly recommend that you bring the students here for your next trip.
So my friends out there, this is a life-changing trip, and you should definitely come, because it's really an experience that you're not going to get in Toronto. You have to come to Cuba to get it. Come to Cuba. You're not going to regret it.
You need to come on this trip for so many different reasons, but since you mentioned friends, I'm gonna take that route. I already talked about all the amazing music that you're gonna experience here, but more than that, you can come with your friends, but the number of new friendships I've made along the way is uncountable. I have had so much fun just getting to know everyone on this trip, including the Cuban students as well, and I think so even if you don't have anyone to come with, don't worry. This is going to change your life. It's really, really fun. Please come to Cuba. You will not want to leave.